What is going on, guys? And today we're going to be talking about the Hollywood buck incident. I'll do a rundown of what the Hollywood buck incident was. If you're in the hunting community in Virginia or anywhere around Virginia, you probably have heard of what happened. But if you don't know, I'll give you a rundown here in a minute. The guy who killed it, Jason Walters, has now been arrested about a month ago, but I have not had time to make an update video about it, so that's what we're going to do today. Alright, so if you don't know what the Hollywood buck incident was, so basically, there was this deer. His name was, well, you could call him the Hollywood buck or the Prince, whatever you want to call him. But it was basically this humongous buck that lived in this cemetery in Richmond, Virginia. He also kind of went around the cemetery, but I know there are some wooded areas on that cemetery where the buck lived. People in Richmond who either lived in Richmond in the neighborhoods around the cemetery have taken pictures of the buck, and there are countless of pictures of him taken by photographers or just people who live around the cemetery. And basically, this guy, Jason Walters, a former hunter now, went into the cemetery at December 14th. He went into the cemetery and shot the deer with his muzzleloader. And what I'm thinking what happened was he went in there like before it got bright. He went in there, went into one of the wooded areas or something, shot the deer, and got the heck out of there. The buck was shot in the early morning. I think it was at 7:14, 7:19, I think it was. And yeah, he basically went to the cemetery, shot the deer, posted a bunch of pictures of it, even though this deer was famous. And he still took pictures with it and posted on social media, and even asked Star City Whitetails to put it on their Facebook page. Star City Whitetails is basically this big page on Facebook where hunters can ask them to put pictures of their deer or whatever on their page for people to see. And they did not see the resemblance of the buck at first, but a little while later, the locals saw the post on social media and whatever, and they recognized the buck, and then they contacted Star City Whitetails, let them know that that deer was taken illegally and that they knew the deer lived around in Richmond, in the cemetery and around there, and they removed his post and they put a apology post, I guess you could say, about that they didn't recognize the resemblance of the buck. So that's basically what happened with the Hollywood buck, and we knew he was going to get charged, but there are a lot of charges on this buck. It's ridiculous. There's over 10 charges from the things got charged for, not only for killing the deer, but for trespassing. There's a bunch of them. So we're going to go over those in the video, and then I'll talk about some other things later on. All right, so I got all of the charges written down here. So we're going to go over them real quick. All right, and then once I explain all of them, I will kind of break down what these charges mean, if you don't know. All right, so trespass to kill, fish, or trap, exceed deer bag limit, trespass after forbidden, exceed deer bag limit, earn a buck, trespass to hunt, fish, or trap, hunting fail to report, hunting validating tag, validating tags to report, unlawful hunt, littering. This guy. There's so many charges. All right, so let me break down to what these charges mean. All right, so trespass to hunt, fish, or trap. That was only on there twice, but I'm assuming it's 3 times. I only wrote it down twice for some reason. But that basically means you trespass a place and either hunt, fished, or trapped. So that's kind of straightforward. Exceed deer bag limit. That basically means you exceeded your bag limit. You're only in Virginia, you're only allowed 3 bucks a year. And I'm assuming he killed 4, but he killed 3 in that cemetery. So that's nice. Trespass after forbidden hours wasn't in there, but after forbidden hours means basic. So when you can hunt is either 30 minutes before sunrise and 30 minutes after sunset. Those are the hours where you have to leave your spot or stand and head back. You cannot kill a deer after those hours. Exceed deer bag limit. That's down there again, but that's basically what I said with the second one. So earn a buck is kind of confusing to read off the top of your head. So this is what earn a buck means down here in text. That's basically what earn a buck means. So the trespass, hunt, fish, or trap, already explained that one. Hunting, fail to report. So I don't know if you guys know this if you don't hunt, but whenever you take a deer, you have to report it to whatever state you live in. There's like apps and stuff that you can like put in the different information about the deer that you have just killed. They submit it so the state can keep track of how many deer have been taken in a year. And that's actually a bad thing not to do. So yeah, he failed to report 3 deer, which were all the deer he killed in the cemetery, but the Hollywood buck or Prince, that one was the big one. So that's mainly what the people are talking about. Hunting validated tag ×3, so he didn't do that 3 times. It's basically the same thing as hunting failed to report. He just he was unable to show proof that he tagged the deer, so that's what that means. Validating tags in reports, which is basically the same thing, just about the reports of the animals and the tags. Unlawful hunt, that's kind of in the name. You unlawfully hunted in an area, such as trespassing on an area, hunting it, or a cemetery, which is owned by the city. Yeah, you can't hunt in cemeteries. That's kind of crazy because it's owned by the city. There are public areas that you can hunt, but they were specifically for hunting. You cannot hunt in a cemetery. And then littering. I think everyone knows what littering means. It means you leave trash in an area, which is illegal. Yeah, so I guess he did that while he was hunting. They found his trash. I don't know what the trash was, but they found trash of his. So that's all the charges of Jason Walters. We don't know how much time he's serving, but if you can add up all of the charges and kind of figure out how much time he's serving, please let me know. I would love to know. So as I said at the start of the video, Jason Walters was arrested a month ago. I just have not made a video about it because I was kind of waiting for his mugshot to come out because I wanted to incorporate that in the video, but I always looked and couldn't find it, so I was kind of sad. I was kind of wanted to see it, but whatever. Honestly, I'll make the video anyways because it's an interesting topic and an interesting event that happened. Because you hear about poaching a lot, but poaching in a cemetery and on a really famous deer and posting on social media. And also, a lot of people pointed out in the comments of that video went viral. I have the most popular video on the Hollywood buck, which is insane. The video is, like, not great at all because my voiceover sounded weird. It was kind of choppy the way I, like, put it in there. But the video went super viral. It has over 5 million views now. And a lot of people told me in the comments that he's stupid for pointing the gun at him. But it was a muzzleloader, so most likely it was loaded. Because muzzleloaders take a long time to load. But, I mean, it still could have been loaded. You never know. And also, pointing an unloaded gun at you is stupid because people around you don't know if it's loaded or not. Or in a picture, they don't know if it's loaded or not. Even if you know it's not loaded, other people don't know that. You're kind of stupid for doing that. But that is a popular thing to do in pictures with deer. You like kind of rest the gun on the deer. But usually, you point it away from you, not straight at you. Like, look at the picture. You guys can see it's pointed right at him. I think that's going to wrap up the video. Kind of short, but hey, it's crazy what happened. And you don't hear about a crazy poaching incident like this every day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.